disappointing loss. Give Central Florida credit. I thought they came in. They had a week to prepare, and I thought they did a good job of what they did in regards to schematically. But that being said, we got beat. I mean, we were lucky to get the game overtime. Really disappointed with our effort in the first half, and really disappointed in our rebounding, our inability to guard. We haven't guarded for a month, so I don't know if we've fallen in love with offense because we're one of the best offensive teams in the league, one of the better offensive teams in the country statistically. But we got to get back to guard. Tonight felt like a team that was not connected defensively. Felt like a team that was trying to do a little bit too much on their own offensively, which caused for 21 turnovers. Again, give Central Florida credit for a lot of that, but at the same time, I'd be telling you it was a disappointing effort. We came in and won tonight, and if we'd won, we'd have stole the game.
Was that the problem with the ball screen defense? Was just effort, not communicating, connectiveness, like you said?
We're not guarding the ball at all. We're not guarding. I've seen it coming. Tried to correct it in practice. This is probably the least amount of coaching I've done in my career. I'm just trying to put guys in spots and make sure they're fresh to game day. And right now, I'm not in a situation where a guy misses a block out, I can pull him out. It doesn't exist for me right now. So obviously that'll change in the future. But right now, I've got to rely on guys' competitive nature, toughness, and will instead of getting pulled out of the game. And it's been pretty productive to this point to get to the first place in the league. But I thought it kind of reared itself tonight.
You mentioned the effort in the first half, and I was saying they're down 9, the under 8 timeout. But what is it then about what sense of urgency seems to come in?
Yeah, I think there's a reliance on we'll just press and we'll get some steals and we'll get the crowd into it and we'll get some stops, we'll get out in transition. And we'll do what we always do, we're just going to run. And we did, but we didn't sustain it. So give Central Florida credit. They spread us out. They do what every team does when they come in this building. They take everything down to the shot clock because they want to shrink possessions on us, and we weren't able to finish possessions defensively.
I realize this is obvious, but just how draining is all the overtimes? Obviously, 4 straight games, 5 now.
Yeah, I mean, let's not put ourselves in a position. Let's do a good enough job in regulation not to have that happen. So, yeah, I mean, it's draining, but it's basketball. It's not digging ditches. So, basketball.
The turnover problem had kind of gotten corrected, it seemed like there, and then obviously a bunch last game at ECU.
22 turnovers, 21 turnovers. I got to correct it. It's on me to be able to correct all these things.
Does that have any connection to the guarding on the opposite end, or is it just completely separate?
We have guys, again, their zone demand affected us. I didn't have a good enough answer for that for our guys. And then the other piece was, when we catch the ball in transition, we just put our head down and just hope something happens good. We're not able to practice 2-on-1 transition, 3-on-2 transition, because we can only go for a short period of times right now. So I think that lack of practice is catching up with us a little bit.
How much does it feel like everything's catching up? You've had guys sick, injured. This is the 4th overtime game in a row.
Yeah.
The pressure of having to win every game.
Yeah.
Not excuses, but
Yeah.
does all that stuff kind of build at times?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look at that and tape, but bottom line, it should provide you with a greater sense of urgency, and that was what I was most disappointed about. Coach Donovan always used to tell me before we were players. He said, you only get 30 plus of these. You only get 30 of these. In NBA, you get 82 plus. So you should have enough energy and excitement level, 30, 32 games in a year to be able to get done what you need to get done. And for some reason, I couldn't get through to them to be able to do that. And for me, that's the most frustrating part because I just feel like I could get through to them, which I felt like that in several spots this season, and which is why I've had to change some things and be more manager and coach. I thought that really showed up today.
As a former player, is it frustrating to see a guy go out and get 22 and 21 and not be able to enjoy it because he didn't get a win?
I mean, his energy was great. Wish I could put his energy in everybody else.
What explanation was given on the Micah play at the end?
It was a common foul. I don't get I don't get to see the video. They don't let us watch the video when we're out there live. If I didn't see it, I'll be able to argue it to know, what happened. So they just said it was a common foul.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.